Hello and welcome, guys. I'm Gripped here, and I'm back to cover Terrifier 3 news. It's been a long time coming. I apologize for the long absence, but I'm here, and there's some new news that just came out, so I'm going to cover that. But first, I'm going to do a little bit of catch-up, and this should hopefully be quick, so let's do this. First and foremost, we're getting new Funko Pops for Art the Clown. There are 3 in total that we're going to be getting. Just a typical default Art the Clown where he's holding a knife, one where he's on the bike, and then a bloody variant. There's no word on the release date of these Funko Pops as far as I'm aware. There have been quite a few actors announced to be in Terrifier 3, one of which is Jason Patrick. He is apparently from The Lost Boys, and this article that I'm looking at also mentions that filming had officially wrapped not too long ago. The article mentions that character details are being kept under wraps, but the photo attached to this article is the first look at the actor in Terrifier 3. Quint Howard and Kirsty Fox were also announced to be in Terrifier 3. On this list that's in this article, yes, it mentions Quint Howard, who appeared in Evil Speak, Ice Cream Man, Halloween, The Lords of Salem, and 3 from Hell, and Kirsty Fox, who is a filmmaker and actress, Allegoria, and Bury the Bride. But there are 2 other people announced in this article. Antonella Rose, who is on AMC's Fear the Walking Dead, and John Abrahams, who is in Scary Movie, Wes Craven's They, and House of Wax. I will be showing real quick a reaction from someone who works at Signature Entertainment. She saw a graphic scene from Terrifier 3 apparently. What do you think she saw? Maybe she saw the kill of the film. The kill that will be the kill that everyone talks about for Terrifier 3. Terrifier 1 had one of those kills, Terrifier 2 had one of those kills, Terrifier 3 will most certainly have one of those kills that everyone's going to be talking about after the film hits theaters, and while it's running in theaters, even after that. Before I get into the new stuff, I want to mention this tweet that Damien Leone had posted to Twitter. Damien Leone tweets, "Scarface meets Psycho. Hashtag Terrifier 3, hashtag you will know it when you see it." Scarface has the bathroom scene where it takes place in the tub and, there's a chainsaw involved. Psycho has the scene, the very popular shower scene where Norman Bates stabs the woman in the shower. Everyone knows it. Somebody tells me that they're going to combine these 2 together. Art the Clown's going to have his version of the shower scene. Some people think that Art the Clown's going to gun them down in the shower. I don't think that's the case. I think that he's going to take a chainsaw or some kind of power tool of some matter and go at them. Like that. So I have a feeling that, they're going to combine Scarface and Psycho in that way. They're probably even going to shoot the scene a lot like Psycho. That's what I think is going to happen. What do you guys think? Jonathan's in college, I believe, in this film. And he has roommates, and 2 of them are doing the naughty in the shower. And I heard that, there's a possibility that, Art the Clown's going to hack them up in the bits while they're in the shower. That's some of the speculation I've been hearing about that. So that brings me to talk about now. What's going on right now? There's an article that was published. It says, "See exclusive new images of Art the Clown and gory Christmas horror movie, Terrifier 3. There's 4 images to showcase from this article, and I will showcase everything, and then I'll read some of the stuff that is in the article, because I feel like there's some things that we could use the information from. Firstly, I'm going to start with an image I haven't gotten around to talking about, but I know surely exists. It's Art the Clown holding a box cutter. I can only imagine what he's going to use that box cutter with. I have a feeling they might be carving some stuff into people, like words, names. Maybe even Art the Clown's going to leave his own mark and carve his name into someone's body. Or slit a throat, maybe? There's so many things that he could do with his box cutter, but one thing is surely for certain. It looks like he has already started murdering, of course, because he has a little bit of blood on his face, like on his chin and whatnot, a little bit on his suit, but his hand, his glove, is covered in blood. And so you could definitely tell that he's already started murdering people and whatnot, so he already has a blood-covered glove. This is an alternate angle of Art the Clown right here, where it looks like he's in the same area, and it looks like it takes place in the same scene. Like, this is one of the new ones, by the way. That other one was from like a week or two ago. But there's like something in the background, and it's like a bag or something. It looks like it's like a black plastic bag, maybe with like dead bodies or whatever, but you can tell that like it may take place in the same scene or around there. And I feel like this is all going to take place around in the Terrifier ride. It looks like it's going to take place in that area around there on that ride. But I thought I should show those off together because, well, it makes the most sense that they look like they take place in the same area. Next, we got Art the Clown peeking out from a door frame, and he is wearing the full Santa outfit. I'm assuming that this may take place in Sienna's house, like her aunt and uncle's house. Just because of the way this looks, it looks like it takes place in a house area, maybe even an office, but I'm just gonna say that it takes place around a house. It just looks like that. He's all bloodied up. I like his Santa outfit. I really like how he looks here. A mix of creepy and just fun overall. But that's one, probably like second or third look at him in the Santa outfit. Let's get a first look at something, and that is Victoria Hayes. You guys remember the poor final girl from Terrifier 1 that got possessed? Well, here she is. This is what she's gonna look like in Terrifier 3. Look at her. Look how like gross her arms look and her face. There's like blood covered up. Apparently she's gonna play an even bigger role in this film. I'm gonna get into that later. It just seems like they're gonna definitely be doing a lot more with their character, and I'm super excited to see what they have, like what their plans are for this character. We got yet another first look with Sienna. Looks like she's like looking at something, or she may have heard something. She like went downstairs, but you can see like the Christmas lights in the background and stuff. But this is the first look at Sienna in Terrifier 3. Apparently they're planning on doing a lot with her character in this film too, and so I cannot wait to see what they're gonna do. I believe it's gonna take place in her aunt and uncle's house. It's looking really festive in this image, and it's reminding me a lot of the Black Christmas remake, the way that all this is lit up. It just has that similar look to it, you know? The Black, like, I'm not talking about 2019 Black Christmas, 2006 Black Christmas. And so that's kind of what it's reminding me of here. First look at Sienna, and it looks like she may be like investigating like a sound or something, or moments after this image, you know, or the clown might pop out, start chasing her or something. I don't know why this image was on the article, this one of Art the Clown looking through glass, but I thought it looked interesting. I think it's from Terrifier 2, but it just looked interesting, so I saved it. So that article, there's some things to cover from it, and so I'm going to do a quick rundown on that right now. First and foremost, USA Today, in this article, they also announced that the teaser trailer will be dropping online Wednesday, which is in just a few days, so this week. So mark your calendars, guys. Wednesday this week, we will be getting the new Terrifier 3 teaser trailer. To move on to the next part of the article, this is talking about where Terrifier 3 takes place, like what time and whatnot. Terrifier 3 catches up with Sienna, who's obviously played by Laura Rivera, and her younger brother Jonathan, who is played by Elliot Fulham, 5 years after the events of the previous film, which ended with Sienna embracing a war angel spirit and decapitating Art, who since the first Terrifier has been possessed by a mysterious evil entity. They are spending the holidays in Miles County with their aunt and uncle, but the ensuing years have been hard coping with the past trauma, especially for Sienna. It hasn't been an easy road, Leone says. She's been in and out of a mental health facility just dealing with all this. Not only just what she's been through, but what she's becoming and what her role is in this universe. That War Angel, I'm telling you. Apparently, according to what I've gotten, like comments on videos, apparently the weird realm that she's taken to in her dreams and whatnot, where like the clown cafe's there, apparently it's like a test or like a trial or something. The test if she's worthy. That's according to like people that have seen the commentary for Terrifier 2. I still need to check out that commentary because I could be making theory videos about this universe more, but apparently the commentary has stuff like that. As far as information wise, Arch returns naturally and still has his eyes set on them with a lot of unfinished business. The director adds, Terrifier 3 will reveal more about the evil entity which took the shape of Art's Terrifier 2's sidekick, the Little Pale Girl, and fans will learn why it resurrected Art and what its intentions are and why it's trying to target Sienna. Now that's why I'm covering this article, because there's so much juice that this article has. I'm squeezing it out for this content because there's so much interesting information about really what this film's gonna do for the universe of Terrifier. There's just too much that we're gonna learn from this movie, and it makes me so excited to learn everything. In addition to building out the Terrifier mythology, Leon teases he'll address Art's connection to Sienna and her late father. Great, I'm glad to hear that. The film features Victoria Hayes, who is played by Samantha Scafidi, in a significant role. The disfigured final girl from the original Terrifier is possessed by the Entity 2 and was last seen in Terrifier 2, giving birth to Art's head in a mental health institute. Black Christmas and the seasonal Tales from the Crypt episode are holiday horror influences on Terrifier 3, as well as Bad Santa, Leon says. Pretty much any classic Christmas movie trope you could imagine, I try to put Art the Clown in that situation, see how he would handle that. So, from what is seeming like, we're going to learn quite a bit of interesting stuff about what's been going on in Terrifier 2, because a lot of people seem to be a little confused. I felt like they did a little too much. I heard a lot of people saying, oh yeah, like, this is confusing, or they went really high here. You know, a lot of people saying that stuff, or people who were confused by really what kind of movie Terrifier 2 was, will be getting their answers in Terrifier 3. I definitely want to know, like, what's going on here? Like, what's this all about? Like, why is Art doing this? Like, why is he targeting Sienna? You know, what does her father have to do with any of this? I want to know it all. Like, I want every little bit of information about this. I want to know, because there's so much that they can explore here, and I'm excited to get the explanations and to learn everything, because in all honesty, this is like looking really promising overall, and I cannot wait for that teaser on Wednesday. I will try my best to actually do my fucking job. I've been really bad about not working on videos, but I will try my best to actually get on top of it and cover that for you guys when that comes out, along with releasing a breakdown, because people seem to really like when I do the breakdowns on these trailers for the Terrifier franchise, and so I'll be bringing that back, obviously. That'll be all for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, be sure to like and subscribe for more content, and definitely subscribe to become a slasher. All social media links and my merch down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching me talk about Terrifier 3 and ramble on about it. Yeah, I had to do a little rapid fire showcase at the beginning there because I was so behind on stuff, but I didn't want to waste too much time covering it, so I did my best to get caught up to speed in a timely manner. I'm out of here. I'll catch you all next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget, guys, to keep on slashing.